What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Rafi D'Souza here with the raw pull workout footage. Just screenshot the beginning if you want to use this workout. And so I usually start off my pull days with deadlifts. I do a push, pull, legs, and then upper lower, but it's like legs, push, pull, upper lower. So it's just warming up. I usually just skip from like 45, so I start with the 45 plate, 135 on the bar. Do around like 12 reps, and I go to 225, and I do around 8 reps. But you guys might look at my stance, and it's kind of weird. It's not like a full sumo, like the really wide stance. It's not a conventional deadlift because my hands are outside my hips. I do kind of this half sumo walk up thing. For me, it works. I don't know if it works for you, but for me, it's just the best way. It doesn't hurt my hips as much as sumo does because sumo really messes up my hip abductors. And I can still do the same way conventional, but I don't know. I just don't. I feel like I force my back a lot more doing conventional deadlifts. But I worked up to a top set of just one rep. So basically, it was 285, I think, for just one rep, and then it was 265 for 4 sets of two, just to make sure I'm keeping my strength on this cut, and I have. I've been hitting everything well. So, and then I'll show you another angle of my deadlift from the front view, so you guys see. I have a weird just walk up. I do the rip and grip technique. Yeah, it's all right. I like doing it, but there's a lot of things that I could do. I could just prep real quick, but nah, the rip and grip is the way to go. Right now I'm doing stiff leg deadlifts. This is really good for your posterior chain, which is basically your lower back, your glutes, and your hamstrings, and a little bit of your calves too. But it's like not a full deadlift. You bend your knees slightly, and as soon as you like hear the weights touch the ground, you just kind of come back up just to feel the stretch in your hamstrings to force posterior chain. Then I went into seated cable rows. A good tip is just to pinch your back and get that full extension forward, and just do not, I'm going to show, do not use, you can, but if you want less of your biceps involved in this movement, don't grip it with your thumbs over. Kind of do like a hook, and that really forces more of your back and less of your bicep. And then I moved into some one arm dumbbell rows, and just make sure on these that you're kind of using less of your bicep. Not Don't try to use it as much. Kind of just pinch your back at the top and kind of go down, get that stretch. Then one of my favorite back exercises for growing bigger lats is the rope pullover. Make sure you get a good full extension at the front when you're going up, and then make sure you really pinch that back. And all key in this is just the stretch and the pinch on these back movements, and just really make sure if if you want, you can use more of your biceps, but it's not really, you're taking away from your back. But just the key in it is minimize bicep movement, and then just to finish off, I do as many pull-ups as I can for 3 sets. That's really a killer because I'm not good at pull-ups, but it's all good. Then I move into biceps. Then I moved into some alternating seated bicep curls. A good tip is to have a supinated grip, which means you're gonna bring it up and turn the weight basically away from you when you're at the top. This is good because it puts more tension on your biceps, because usually you lose a lot of tension coming up towards the end of the movement on your bicep, and a lot of times you might just be working your shoulders and less of your biceps. And a really good key thing to do to really feel the burn and get a good pump is kind of go slow on the way down. And you don't have to go too heavy. You don't have to go too heavy all the time on bicep curls. No ego lifting here. You already know. But yeah, it's just 5 sets of these. And then the Bayesian curl. I usually do this with like shoulder forward, the shoulders forward. And sorry about the bad angle. I did not check the angle on these. But usually your shoulder comes forward and you have a lagging grip with your wrist. So you kind of bring your wrist back and kind of just focus on bringing the bicep up. That involves less of your forearms and just focuses more on the bicep. And this angle here shows how you stretch your arm back past you, which is better than really a barbell curl, because barbell curls, when you hit your thighs, you're coming back up. With the Bayesian curl, you kind of got to go past it. And then these are just preacher death curls, kind of a row with my biceps, and it really gets a good pump. And then the little inch, when you just don't want to go around and pick it back up, but you already know, it's all good. It's always all good. This workout was kind of a rough workout. I was not feeling it, but I still had to get through it, and sometimes you just got to push through on some days. And it was good at the end. I felt good. My biceps were pumped. My back was sore. Still felt it the next day. And you can see I was grinding out those last reps. And then I moved on to some abs. And this is what I usually do for abs. Seated cable crunch. The rope cable crunch. And the key with these is not to let the weight control you, but you control the weight. So on the way up, really focus on stretching your abs. And on the way down, really focus on crunching your abs, not just using your arms to bring it down. Then hanging leg raises. Also, just if you're swinging on these hanging leg raises like a lot, try to lock your lats, and also just slow on the way up and kind of try to go slow on the way down. Your abs are kind of already going to be done because these things are hard, but they're a really good ab exercise. The crunches target the upper abs, and these kind of target more the lower abs. So that's really it. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage and this raw commentary. Yeah, so I've been really busy this past week with just trying to get my college stuff ready, because by the time you're watching this, I've already moved in, or I'm in the process of moving into my college dorm, UMass Amherst 22. You guys already know. But I just had something on my mind that it just kept coming back, and I just let me rant. I need to fill out some time, and I really don't have any time to do this, but it was basically my story in the gym, and how I started off overweight, and I will do another video on this later, but it's how I started off. And then I was thinking today, man, I didn't really want to get through the workout that you guys saw, the pull workout. It wasn't today, it was a few days ago actually. And then it just hit me that just remember where you started, because I remember I was deadlifting 385 for my top set the other day, and then I thought about when I first started and how I couldn't even get 225 off the ground on a deadlift, or I wasn't all the numbers I hit today seemed like dreams, and how I was one day I'll be here. And that's what the gym has taught me, and that's what I want to show you guys, that the gym can help you. Or just one thing is just follow your passion. Just whatever you love, just do it and just go at it with all you can, because even though I didn't want to go through that workout, I hit everything that I was supposed to hit to maintain my strength. And it's because every time I go in, every rep, even though sometimes the reps get they wouldn't look that nice, I'd be like, no, I have to hit this. I got it. And it's like what this guy CT Fletcher says, this is my magnificent obsession. Some people may think I'm crazy because I used to wake up at 4:30 in the morning and go to the gym before school, and I had sports after or anything. Some people might think you're crazy, but if you really truly believe in something, you guys should just go for it. And that's what I just wanted to tell you guys quickly, that a lot of people are going to say it's weird, this vlogging thing or camera video thing. I don't know if it's going to work out for all of you that are watching, all little number of you, but I still care about all of you, and I just hope this makes your day just that much better, inspires you just that much more, because that's what I'm trying to do. I just want to help you guys, and I just want to help the world as best as I can, into not living just normal lives, because some people may just want normal average lives, but that's the death of life. We were born to be just different and just express ourselves in different ways and in our passions, and a lot of people don't do what they're good at just because it takes too much effort, or just because they don't want to put in everything they have. And I just want to tell you guys, just do everything full-heartedly with all that you got, and one day you'll just be standing there and you'll look back and you'll be like, that's where I started off, and I never thought I'd be here. And now you are, and now you just realize that if you really achieve your dreams, if you really do, you dreamed too small, because our dreams always keep growing and growing into something greater that we always try to push ourselves. So that's all I really had for you guys. I'll be back on it on Tuesday. I've been uploading Fridays and Tuesdays for you guys that just wanted to know. And I hope you guys have a good night, well, a good rest of your day, or if you're watching this in the morning or whenever, just remember that if you woke up today, you're already winning. So, alright, it's Rafi D'Souza. Peace!